Hello everyone, welcome back to the next two songs from MyGO, their new album. Um, so far, totally loving it. So let's just continue with the next song, which is called Ring Sing Rain. At least that's what the translation is giving me. Here we go. Sticking a bit more in that more serious realm, like the last song. Okay. That's very unexpected. Also, sorry, I have to hear that again. That almost gave me like some, like more classical, almost like some, I don't know, just the melody progression there, or like the progression of the melody, a bit like a. Kind of had to think of like Unlucky Morpheus and Nightwish or stuff like that. More that really classical style. That's interesting. That's fun. Such great bass work, the whole album. Definitely keeps you engaged because you can't really tell where it's going. The drumming, the bass, it's all really great. Also the guitars, everything. This part is really fun. Man, another one that I really like. I mean, this one, like the one before, was more, I would say, in a bit of a more serious realm. not as upbeat as, for example, the first couple songs here. Yeah, such an interesting like melody integration there, but it doesn't feel like out of place to me, at least. It's interesting. It's not like super catchy that then like, yeah, most of the other songs, they have like this super catchy line that really sticks in your head. This is more like it really keeps you engaged because you can't really tell where it's going, you know, that part that I listened to again. But yeah, I mean, overall, this is still, I mean, it's just such high quality music, in my opinion. It just sounds great. The guitars are like, it just, you know, the whole mixing just sounds perfect, in my opinion. And also all the actual instrumentation, you know, the bass works, the drum fills, or like the drums, the vocals, all the little subtle backing harmonies they sprinkle in that just lift everything up. I mean, just sounds great to me, at least. And I really like that these last two songs were kind of more, I would say a bit more out of the box, because that's totally what will keep me engaged when I will listen to this whole album. So far, apart from the first track being a bit of a slow burner, I also really love the structure of this album so far. But anyway, let's continue with the next song, which is called Hidden Day. What is that? Do they mean like coloring, dying? Do you write it like that? Hidden dying at night. Okay, they are secretly coloring something at night, I think. Let's go. It's like graffiti or what? Oh, and also interesting, they had a different outfit again in the last video. And here now a totally different art style. Chords sound so nice. Those are the lead lines I like about MyGO. Cool shit. really like the lead guitar on this. Cool art style or like art direction. Nope, stop. I mean, I wouldn't call this like, would definitely not call it slow paced, but I would say it's probably the apart from the first one, the slowest paced song so far. But still had all the great elements. I really like the lead guitar in this one, and I feel like this being a slower paced song really gives room for a nice how do you describe it? Like that MyGO style of nice lead guitar, like that sends you flying. Really love it. And that song maybe doesn't have as many interesting elements as the one before, for example, but still I feel like in the context of this album, I'm just I'm recording all of this in one session, like, apart from the first two songs. And yeah, really love the flow of it. We had so much so far. Everything was kind of fast paced, some a bit more, some a bit less. But I think to me it's totally the right point in the album, like to slow it down a bit. And I kind of already got a little glimpse of the next one. Might be, but it's just the first couple seconds, might change, but it might be like a really slow song for once. But I mean, there are still 3 songs afterwards to bring it back up and to end it in a great way. So I'm excited, and I will continue right on. So as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.